All right. We are live playing some more Elden Ring. There was I don't know if it's a new rune farm, but there is a rune farm that is now semi-accessible early game that I am going to try to be taking advantage of, while also, let's see, trying to get an early overpowered stormhawk axe build. So that's what we're going to play around with. See if we can get through this before the Avalanche game in 3 hours. So what we're going to try to do is the usual setup. Kill the dragon for early runes, kill the knight's cavalry for early runes, get a little bit powered. Then we go kill Godric. After Godric, we're going to do White Mask Vare's quest chain and get all the way over to Mogwin Palace early. See how quickly we can get a Stormhawk axe build. Really overpowered. The problem is, I have not routed the smithing stones, the somber smithing stones, so that'll be the only thing there. I kind of have to scramble around to figure out what I'm going to do there. But we already know where 8, 9, and 4 are. So I think this is a build that you could probably literally beat the game with in about 3 hours. I mean, if you know exactly what you're doing, probably quicker than that, because Stormhawk axes are ridiculously overpowered with their Ash of War. And the key to this whole thing is getting Vare's quest chain done about as early as you can. And this is White Mask Vare. Most people think that it's Vare that killed your maiden that is dead inside the building before you take on that first boss, or run away from that first boss and die. And part of the quest chain is he makes you go get a rag dipped in a maiden's blood. This is looking slightly choppy, so I may turn down the graphic settings. Yeah, let's turn them down just to see if that helps a little bit. Because it really doesn't matter on this game. It looks good either way. Although it's doing some weird, funky stuff right now. After we get Melina then I'll restart. I'll exit to the main screen and see if that fixes it, because it may need a reset in order to fix those settings I just changed. So to get the weapon, that is going to be just at the beginning of Stormhill Castle. So all we have to do is get powerful enough to really take on Margit. Or is it Morgott? I can't remember which one is the very first main boss in the game before you actually go into the castle.
Have you? They sir, but you. I can play the turning route to 80. You need only to.
But then you kill Nephililu, and she drops both of her stormhawk axes. And to make it a little bit easier to kill her, we need to get a flail, because it stun locks her. Alright. Let's back out and come back in and see if that fixes the graphical issues. We're gonna put our horse there. Grab the whetstone, grab the map piece, and I think the flail's right there in that trailer, so... Hey, what's up, 70s? You can't invade my world. I play offline. Unless I absolutely have to. Loud car. Yep, there's our flail. How is your playthrough of this going, 70s? Ansel River? Nice. Any bets in the next 2.5 hours I'll be stronger than you? I think this really might be the overpowered early game build that could really be able to finish the game in 3 hours. With a couple glitches and a few other things going on in there. Yeah, 70s, your first game, or playthrough should be all about just exploring everything. Going in every single cave and killing every boss you can. Gonna head to the Weeping Peninsula to get a weapon to be able to bleed the dragon to death. grab a few golden seeds and sacred tears. The other thing you can do instead of when you need to do that quest line for Vare is you can actually ignore this girl, don't start anything, and then come back and kill her and use that for that quest chain. Although it does destroy another quest line. Another loud car. Yeah, 70s, and we traded McDermott away. Nothing was lost. Alright, so the Morning Star does bleed. So that's why we're grabbing that. Oh, you'll like the 70s. My 15-year-old suddenly has taken, since I took her to the game a couple weeks ago, has suddenly taken a ridiculous interest in hockey. Like, she's watching games all day long, if she can find them. We'll get that sacred tear. Or golden seed. Like, she is obsessing over it. Not sure what, I mean, she's been to tons of games with me before, but I think this one may be the first one that she actually paid attention. She was telling me yesterday during the Avs Blackhawks game how ridiculous it is how much Connor Bedard gets talked about. So, she's already figuring out things. Got a slight breeze in the garage. It's blowing my poster all over the place. Alright, so we are going to go across the bridge, go get the sacred tear from the church. Basically, be done with Weeping Peninsula. We've actually got a nice day right now, so I've got the garage door open, which is why we might hear some cars and some other things, but just light jacket day out here in the garage. No, I need to go the high route. And the Avs play at 4 o'clock today, so I get to watch the whole game without worrying about the streaming. So I'll do my show prep during the Avs game. Although I may need to close the garage because of the stupid poster. Hopefully that sound isn't coming through the mic. Grab this. Text my daughter to let the dogs out. Poster's getting really mad. Alright, then we're going to go on down the Weeping Peninsula. And I am going to mute for a minute because my wife is calling, but I'm going to keep playing. I just got to get to a place where I can. Fourth Church of Marika. And another sacred tier. Alright. Okay. Honestly, I think that's all we have to do down here. So we want to go back up, go to the Third Church of Marika. But we'll go get the gold pickled fowl foot first. So we've already got one. But what's better than one is two. And this one's easy to grab first thing once you have the horse. Unless you're dumb enough to jump off the horse by clicking the controller. Could have just warped there, but I like that jump. So now we head to the Third Church of Marika, get our Wondrous Physic and another sacred tier, and then warp over to Caelid. I should probably get my spirit bell. Which fights are giving you trouble, 70s? Oh, what's the you can't do that stuff? I figured it was fights that were giving you trouble because you weren't high enough level or couldn't get it done yet. Oh, you're talking about for the show. Never mind. Wasn't registering. Yeah, I got you now. Alright. Still haven't done anything, and we're already at a +3 flask. Nice. I still have to book the flight, but I've got the room taken care of. It is in Mogwin's Palace, is where the new rune farm is. Or the still active rune farm. But you've got to jump out of bounds to do it, which takes a little platforming. It actually only you get about, if you have the gold scarab on, it's about 190,000 runes every 3 minutes or so. Grab some more golden seeds on the way down. And then they seem to have changed the Knight Cavalry's AI a little bit, because he does not like jumping off the cliff anymore the way we have been cheesing him for the longest time. He'll still do it, but for some reason it has taken me a lot more tries to get it to work. But that'll be the first major set of runes that we get on this character, just to get the first few levels. Just want to really get up to where I can not have to worry about taking on Margit all that much, or having Nephililu kill me when trying to take her axes from her. But the flail should help with that, because it kind of stun locks her if you use the flail's special, the Ash of War. Rob the graveyard real quick. Gonna get taken to the round table hold, most likely. Which is... oh no, we don't have to sit. Because we played long enough to get it to nighttime. But the first time I sit down here, it's gonna make me go to the round table hold, and that's annoying. So hopefully we can get this guy on the first try. He went sneaky on that one. Seems to have gotten smarter. Or at least less suicidal. And watch, this time he'll just fall off. And there he goes. That worked perfectly. So there's a free 42,000 runes. And now I don't care if it takes us to the round table hold.
fit to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you.
Might as well just spin these here. I'm trying to remember if the axes, I'm pretty sure they're dexterity. I should probably know that before doing this run, but alright, all the way back up to the Great Bridge, because we're going to go ahead and grab our somber stones. And looks like the poster is just going to come down completely behind me. It's not on screen, thank goodness. Actually, over by the third church, I probably should have grabbed the axe talisman. I haven't decided on all the talismans, but it would probably be Alexander's Shard, the Axe Talisman. Probably go with Radagon's Sword Seal. And I'm not sure on the fourth. Something that ups lightning, maybe. There's our 9. Go back up and get the 8 from the Scarab. Got myself turned around here. There's the 8. Oops. Head on up to Port Ferrith. Grab the Dectus medallion. So the stormhawk axes they're good to power stance, but since all I'm using is the Ash of War off of them, I'll probably just upgrade the one. What's up, Parrot Head? Alright. Hopefully not get poisoned. Boo. Necklace medallion. Grab the big rune. That was not in the plan. Run. And get the hell out of Dodge. Since we're here, we might as well beat up the dragon. Motorcycle. So this will be a couple minutes of mindlessness. Probably should be playing Helldivers. I'm so woefully behind the other guys in levels. But I saw that new rune farm and wanted to get some video of it while it's still exists, so. Okay, let's do a overpowered playthrough. And who knows, I might actually take this one to the end. I've said that on all of them, but then I've stopped as soon as I got overpowered. Three more bleeds. Since I'm gonna do that rune farm, I don't think I'm even gonna bother with trying to keep this available. And I may show it. Go ahead and use the gold pickled fowl foot. Yeah, he's close. Alright, he's dead. Run up the hill. Jump off, sit down. And he should still be there, but we get all the runes. Yep. Grail still there. Okay, from here we want to go down. Actually, kind of like to get the gold scarab. But I really don't want to take on the clean rot knights. So we're, what, 40 minutes in? I'm probably like, what, level 30, something like that? And I went the wrong direction. Somewhere around level 30, and we've got our flasks built way up. Here's where we wanted to go. So we'll go get the Grace for the Gold Scarab cave, since we're right here. That way we can warp back to it later. Trying to remember exactly where you jumped down. Must be further down. Yeah, it's down here. At the end of the wall. So we'll just grab this grace and get out of here. I do want to go get another sacred tear. Now that we've gotten a grace over this direction. So from Ferrith, we're going to go use the Spirit Spring and go to the church just down the way. And that is where Millicent is. So that's got our flask up to what, 4 or 5? Collecting graces, avoiding dogs, go to the next church, and we'll go in around the side so that we don't call Anastasia in. We will need to go down into the swamp to get some more somber stones so that we can upgrade the weapon. I suppose we could go get our Shard of Alexander. tibia. Site of grace here. There were probably faster ways of doing this. Actually, you know what? Let's use that for Alexander. Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, I please. My thanks.
Sure, I'll help you out.
And I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all, I say. Well, once again, I journey to the east, where and beyond, upon their side, doesn't the no. Wait, I see it now. Their wits eventually. There's nothing left to say except I am.
Oops. Yeah, we'll definitely want that one. Alright, so maybe go get our weapons? Get another golden seed. No, I still don't have my spirit bill. We'll just go to Round Table and buy it. Oh yeah, Parrot Head? What did he lose it for? I ran around all of you guys for a reason. I didn't want to play with you. They haven't told him. Of course not. No, I guess it's not here yet. I guess I can go to the church. Yeah, spicy memes can do it. Especially his level of spicy.
May I have a play and the witch? I'd heard, and upon the talk, thou art possessed.
Yes, I have to meet this steed.
I was
Let's
entrusted
go.
by torrents. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them, the spirits will. Now it is that.
Okay, yeah.
Forgive mine intrusion, tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet.
So is he not gonna even make a new username to be able to chat? Sure, we'll put this on easy mode. Or at least somewhat easy mode. Not doing much damage. Having all the summons was probably a worse idea, because it makes him tougher. There, we got a bleed proc finally. Easy enough. Alright, let's go get our weapons for the run. So we'll get the weapons, then we will head over to Liurnia before we kill Godric. Level up the weapons a little bit, then come back and just start pounding bosses down. Because after Godric, we can go do the rune farm, which is half the reason for this run, is to show off the new rune farm. Alright, come on. Open the gate. Get around the tree. First death comes to the castle gate run. Seriously? All because of an exploding arrow. Everything was doomed on that run. Get out of the way. What the hell is going on? This is not normally where issues are. Crazy. That's how it's supposed to go. Guy's gonna follow me the whole way, isn't he? Okay. Get out our trusty flail. Unfortunately, I have to deal with some birds that are a complete pain in the butt. Oh, now we're in trouble. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so if this still works, we should be able to just spinning chain her to death.
I am the fel. I'm here by decree. How utter this grafting is tainted the. What do you intend?
I can't get the timing right.
This lesson comes from the felly.
So that's the move that we're going to be using all game, is that stormhawk spin that she's doing. Alright, before we take her on again, I'm going to figure out the timing on whether you just have to hold down the flail or tap it at a certain increment. Nope, it's just hold down. That'll make it easier. Stupid birds. For a game with a jump button with a lock on, it is absolutely ridiculous trying to knock these guys out of the air sometimes. These things are going to give me more trouble than the bosses the rest of the game. Maybe I should get the axe back out just for the birds. Possibly the worst designed enemy in FromSoft. Stupid. Alright, let's see if we can make this work correctly this time.
I see. You are but a simple.
Yeah, it's trouble that I didn't kill her on the first time. Claimed I could get overpowered. I didn't claim I was good. Let's try just running by the freaking birds. I'm sure they will follow me into where she is, but...
I see. You are but a simple villain. This lesson comes from the fellow.
So running past the birds doesn't work. But I do have a plan for killing her now that I have activated her and can't get in an attack quickly on her because of the stormhawk axes. We'll try to get the troll to kill her. Holy crap, I hate these things. So annoying. Alright, so the plan is to draw her out and have the NPCs, the monsters, kill her.
You are.
You not coming? There you are. go, troll. Hit her. Thank you.
I am slain. Please. Be gone.
Alright, we got our axes. That was a lot more trouble than it should have been. Okay. Let's head up to Liurnia. Well, that added about an extra 15 minutes that should not have existed. Probably should have gotten the other smithing stone in Caelid first, but this will be fine. We'll get up to level 3 on the axe right off the bat. And our flask will be +5 already. Hey, Thops.
Believe it or not, for while you are a true my name, presuming you only.
We'll go down the hill, take the 2 warps, get over to blacksmith. And then head to Gelmir. ruins. Jump in here. This takes us up to the entrance to the academy, where we double jump down and go to another warp that takes us all the way across to Liurnia East. Oh, why did it disappear? Dumb horse. And then I think we have enough runes that we picked up that we should be able to just buy the stones that we need.
Well, I presume.
Let's see how that does it for us.
I am E.G., an old codger who's over here, perhaps.
So a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 leaves us 3,900. So we start off at D&D for the scaling. 155 plus 59. So and that gets us all the way up to 234 plus 96 with C scaling now for strength. So I kind of have been leveling wrong. That's why I can't warp, because these idiots are around. Okay. So now we go down to Fort Height, get the lift, the other part of the lift medallion. Alright, and I've got to help the wife carry some stuff, so I will be back in a moment. The wife brought me Chick-fil-A. Alright, what are we doing? We were going to get the other half of the medallion. Grab the map too real quick. And I think since I put it in the title and I don't know how long I'm going to be able to play, I think after we get the medallion, we'll go ahead and kill Godfrey or Godfric and go do the new rune farm. Show that off. That was a nice parkour. Easy. Just run past people. That's how you do it. Medallion, and let's go kill Godfrey. It's the wrong Grace, but they were climbing up the stairs, so. Don't have my flasks allocated correctly. I need more magic. I guess we can mess around with it. Overpowered already. And I haven't really done what I wanted to do. Okay, so the reason we have to kill Godfric the Grafted is to get Vare's questline moving. Because that's how we're going to get the mod early. Because we're still only about an hour and 10 minutes into the game. So what we're going to do, that Grace is discovered, we're going to go to the Round Table Hold, go talk to the woman in the two fingers room, and that will get Vare to move. If I go the right direction.
Oh, you've done well. I intend. Let's go.
Great anchor until it will tragic across the foul. But the great so it is that the tongue gray seek to become Elden Lord.
Let the words of the finger. I'll say is and I. The finger. Now go.
Okay. So that gets him to move to the Church of Roses. Or at least that's what I call it. I don't know if that's the actual name. Which is over here in Liurnia. At least it should get him to move there. I'm pretty sure there's a grace right over here that we'll want to get so that we don't have to keep coming back and forth. Because there is no grace at this church. Now the other thing is there is a enemy in here that does way too much damage for as early as this is in the game. That you're not going to want to mess with unless you've leveled up some.
You claim what? My doubts. The words of the truth.
So what we're going to do is his quest line, so he's going to give us the Festering Bloody Finger.
Give it a try, and if it dive high,
To advance to the next part, you must invade 3 people. You don't have to kill 3 people, you don't even have to stick around. You can just pop in, kill them, or not kill them, pop in and then use the item to get back out. But to reload it back and offline, we're going to do that real quick so that I can invade. So you have to do that 3 times, then talk to him again. Then he's going to give us the Maiden's quest. Which I already told everybody one way you can do it is go kill the chick at the Weeping Peninsula. The other way is probably the way we'll do it, so I'll show that in a couple minutes. Let's search. Since we're going to do a few of these. And it can take a couple minutes for it to find somebody sometimes. Since I hate PvP, all I'm going to do is get out, because all I'm really trying to do is complete the quest. I don't really care. So that counts as one invasion. And this part's boring if you don't have anybody to invade at the moment. There we go. Weird place to invade. Alright, one more. Nice. We got it quick. At least it said we did. Okay, we'll try that again. I wish it would say what's happening. Here we go. Three invasions done. Then we talked to Vari, and he will give us a cloth that we need to go get soaked in the blood of a maiden.
Oh, lad, I'm glad. You have a taste. I wish to a night luminary. So,
Let him anoint you.
yeah. Now,
There's the Lord of Blood's
for your
favor.
final. Normally this, but since
And we need to get it soaked in Maiden's Blood. So what we are going to do, and this will be a little bit of traveling, but we're going to go to the 4 belfries, and we're going to take the one over to the beginning of the game again, that you get to get vengeance on the guy for wiping you out early. So we're going all the way up there. It's amazing how little you actually have to kill anything in this game. Just getting everything set up. There's a grace down here called the Foot of the Belfry, I think. So we're going to get it just so that we've got it, and then we'll head up. I've just got to remember where it is. There it is. Plus that'll reset the giants following me. Apparently there are none, so we'll just go on up. Nope. So we're going to go up to the top. There's a grace there, and you get your imbued key out of this chest right here, which lets you activate one of the 4 belfries. And the belfry that we want to activate is this guy right here. If you look at the permanent messages, it's the Precipice of Anticipation. What's up, Good Wrench? So we're going to go over there. Hopefully one-shot the Grafted Scion. I still forgot to reallocate the flasks. But he's dead. Then we're going to backtrack to where we started the game at. And we're going to dip the Lord's favor into the Maiden's blood. Yay. So we've got that done. We're going to go right back over to the Fallen Ruins and right back to the church, talk to him, and we get the item that we need to make the rune farm work. So really his quest chain's not too bad. There are more steps to it, but this is the only part I care about, is getting this item. Which is... oh yeah, first he's got to cut off our finger and tell us to stop complaining.
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
So we permanently lose a finger, which...
never forget, for it is what binds you. You have
okay.
this.
Talk to him one more time, and he'll give you this, the Pure Blood Knight's
A
Medal.
medal grant with the power I've got, but you mustn't. The meeting must luminary. We must.
Now, he acts like you're not allowed to use it right now, but you can. And that gets us over to the Mogwin Palace area. Just because we, well, yeah, I can't ride up here. We're just going to go collect a grace, just so that we've got one over here in the palace. This is not the grace we will be doing the rune farm from. But it means we don't have to, if something were to kill us, we don't have to do all that again to come back. Or wait until we've come back from that item. So we are currently at level 36. We are about an hour and 20 minutes into this character. And we're about to get as many runes and levels as we want. I'm just trying to get this knocked out so you can see the rune farm. But ultimately, I would have gone and gotten the gold scarab before coming over here if I wasn't on a time crunch. So you're going to come across the Lake of Blood area and come to the end-game rune farm, the hill with all the Albinorics, and grab this Site of Grace. And then the very boring fun begins. Okay, from the Site of Grace, we are riding back down and sticking to the right once we get down there. So just dodge past everybody, stay to the right. Since it's the first time here, we'll collect that. So you're going towards this dead tree. This is where everything happens. So you gotta do a little bit of jumping, platforming. You want to get up on this rock first, so that you can get up on this rock. From here, you're going to jump out, if I can get it to work. Jump out across that rock. and keep holding up. Then you're going to double jump, go back towards that cliff where you'll be able to go out of bounds. So you get up here. And you just come up top here. From here you're going to want to make your way over to this cliff with these 2 blood marks on it. There's some messages already here. If you have a gold pickled foul foot, use it. And then just double jump off into space and start swinging your weapon. And this is going to take about a minute, minute and a half, and then you will see all the runes coming. I believe we had about 25,000 right now. With the gold pickled foul foot, we should get just short of 200,000 from each time we do this. There will be 3 waves of souls that you'll get here, or runes that you'll get here. Should be getting them any second. There they are. So you'll get just a little bit more if you keep going. Typically there's a 3rd one that happens, and that's it. So to get out of this, you just warp back to the ledge road. $212,000, just like that. And then you just rinse and repeat. Now this time it'll show you what you will get if you don't have the scarab or the gold pickled foul foot on, because when I warp out it did get rid of the gold pickled foul foot. Nope. Went better that time. Double jump, start swinging. So I'll probably make a video out of this on how to do this and the setup, where we'll fast forward this, but I am going to try to do this a few times just to get enough levels to just kind of burn everything down. Ultimately with the stormhawk axes, I think you want to get to like 70 and 70 with strength and dexterity. I'm not going to go that far, because that'll take... you could do that in 30 minutes doing this method. There's the souls. So without the foul foot, 150,000 on that first, or close to 150,000 on that first wave. Then the 2 more waves. There we go. 166,000. So we'll do it maybe 2 more times, because I know it's not the most fun thing to watch on the live stream, but I needed the footage. As you can see, after doing it a few times, it gets a little bit easier. And begin again. Easiest glitch ever. Now, the only diminishing returns on this is it costs a lot to level up later. And I would definitely recommend getting the gold scarab first, because then you get almost 200,000 per time doing this. There's 2. There's 3. Alright, so we had some setbacks. We had 10-15 minutes that I shouldn't have been dying. I took about a 10-minute break. We're at, the broadcast time is at right at 2 hours. And we've gone from 0 up to 67. 67 in that amount of time. We've got an axe that is not fully leveled, but all we have to do is go to a few more places down here in Kaled, and you can get a couple more somber stones and get this up to level 5, 6, 7, and then we've got numbers 8 and 9. A run through Mount Gelmir would get the 6 and the 7, I believe. But we can head on down here, and there's either a 4 or a 5 down here. The other thing that I would say to grab is probably the Commander's Lance from Commander Nile, because that'll buff everything that we're doing. Let's just go try the axe on this guy and see what happens now. It's not that bad. At the South Shore Point. And we'll go see which somber stone it is that's out here in the swamp. It's either a 4 or a 5. It's a 4, which doesn't really help us at this point. But if you picked up earlier, that's like 7,000 or 8,000 runes you don't have to spend to get the somber 4. Is he in here? Yeah, there he is. So that took off half of his life in two combos. Probably should have paid attention. But... And that's only with the axes at level 4 of 10. The other thing that is good about getting to Mogwin Palace early is there is a somber smithing stone in there, which would let you get a pretty early level 10 if you have access to the 6 and the 7 is typically the issues. Oops. So in the name of continuing to try to get as leveled as possible before doing a whole lot, I think what I'll do is try the Gelmir run and see if we can get this up to a little bit higher levels. Because we can go to the Dectus Live before killing anybody else. Because right now all we've done is Godfrey. There's our way over. Then we can get early access to Altus, because we got both of the medallions already. Oh, and another sacred tier. I have 1 hour until the avalanche starts playing, so I don't know if I'll do a whole nother hour, but that'll definitely be the cutoff. So for Altus, to get to the lift, I like to stick here to the right. Don't even deal with the catapults. And then you can make your way down. And you're in behind the catapults. No issue with them, just right on through. Straight up to the lift. Lift up. We'll upgrade our flask even more, and we'll head over to Gelmir. Now, the only reason I'm going to Gelmir is to get some of the somber smithing stones. And there's only one that I think will be missing, and that one will actually be in Faramajula. So we may try a wrong warp just to get that last bit of everything. So it's by no means a glitchless anything. But we're also not zipping around the whole map. Side of Grace. And there's a golden seed over here, and the map's not that far away, so I'll go grab it. But then we're gonna head into the Landale outskirts and grab all the golden seeds there, because there's at least 4 of them, so that should be 1 or 2 more flasks. The trick here is to just not get sniped by these guys. And then if you just split the middle on the 2 sentinels, should be fine with 1 last burst of speed. There's 2 more golden seeds. And then we'll grab the other 2 and head to Gilmere. Easy. Give me just a second to answer a text. Alright. So, we're going to go back to the junction. We're going to go onto the Altus Plateau. We'll warp across the bridge and then head up Mount Gelmir, where I can't remember which stones were there, but I think it's 6 and 7. But it may be 5 and 7. go across. I think there are some gravestones that we can jump down over here somewhere. There they are. And we're just making our way over to that bridge over there. It's a lot of travel. So one of the stones is next to the guy sitting on the cliff with his dog. I'm trying to remember where the others might be. Scramble up the ladder. The extremely long ladder. And the first stone should be right up here. And I'm hoping this is the 5. Do a little grave robbing. Kill the doggo. It's the 6. So now I've got to remember where the other one is. Another grafted scion. Another extremely long ladder. Come over here, go up this one, probably kill the merchant, because why not?
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right.
Thank you.
Melt away with the rest of it.
I doubt it's coming through the mic, but the ice cream man is in our neighborhood right now. Which is funny, because it's Colorado in winter. You don't typically see the ice cream man during the winter here. Now, part of me thinks that that stone is somewhere up here. That was a weird super jump. Go get another golden seed. And that will have us at, what, 10 full flasks. Ten flasks at plus 6. Maybe the Somber 5 is in Volcano Manor. Actually, should definitely sit. We'll just double check down here. Is there maybe one laying on the ground? Yeah, Ice Cream Man's getting real close now. Fan daggers. I don't really want to deal with the ulcerated tree beast. But we can go ahead and get Golden Bow. We should just go on to Volcano Mania. Okay. He's mad.
We rarely risk fascinate. So, about the bird, if you have, rise with. It is now you believe the drawing room.
Sure.
I intend it.
Alright. We're gonna find the stone. Not that one. I love this axe. I took a wrong turn. There. Not so effective on them. Really? I think I know where the stone is. Shortcut. hate these things. Spilled milk. They grab you and it's over. That is a lot of spilled milk. That poison's sure taking its time. It's gonna respawn that guy. I think it's over on the ledge above the magma worm, where you take the elevator up. I think that's where the somber stone is. And I'm hoping that's the 5. I'm hoping it's the 7 that we end up being without. Because that'll at least get us 5 and 6 upgraded. Please be the stone. It is, and it's 5. Nice. So we'll unlock the shortcut. Go get the axe up to level 6. Hey, my friend. So the only somber stone we're missing is 7. There's a couple in Paramajula. There might be some in the subterranean in Lindell. Motorcycle. Working along to here. We'll get upgraded a little bit more. I mean, technically we could just start our rampage.
Well, then I presume.
Stupid number 7. We'll get the golden scarab talisman because I meant to earlier anyway. So this is all scarlet rot, and you're almost guaranteed to get it. But, well, that didn't go as planned. If you backstep, you can move a lot faster through the stuff than if you walk. If you roll, it's actually worse for you, because then you get coated in it, and it takes it longer to come off. Not only does it take longer to come off, it also will keep infecting you even if you're out of it. I am all over the place with the controls right now. Making things harder than they have to be. Wait for them to pop, then we'll go down. Really? Rats? I'm swinging into a wall. Should have just done the whirlwind and been done with it. Was slightly better. Of course I'm poisoned right before the Crucible Knights. Pretty easy. And we get a gold scarab. So that is the cave with the gold scarab. It does not have a stake of America, so you kind of have to go through it the whole way. And just in case people don't know where this is, it is in Caelid. I showed how to get here at the very beginning of the run, but you jump down from up there right at the end of the smoldering wall, and this is where the cave is on the map. So if you follow the wall, it'll end right here. There's a ledge, you can jump down and then jump over. Okay, so we've got Godfrey dead. To get into Lanedale, you have to kill at least 2 of the main bosses, so we will go take out the Academy, because that only takes a few minutes. I gotta go get a key first. We could also... The things that we could be doing, I mean, we could get Flame Grammy's strength, but don't really need it for this build all that much. But the Golden Vow, we picked it up, but I don't have a seal to cast it with yet. But that would buff everything. So you would use that before a boss fight. What's up, Smokey? Okay, now we've got our key. Just get out of the range of the dragon and we'll warp up. Dragon's got a hell of a range. We still haven't grabbed the map there. So now we can just absolutely burn through this place, I think. There's only a couple of enemies that'll give us any trouble. Unfortunately, the ones that are the biggest pain in the butt are the first 2 right up the stairs. But then Renala should just melt to this axe. Yeah, those 2 tend to be a pain in my butt. Kind of felt that one coming. Didn't matter. We were already at the site. Just tear through this area, no reason to stop for anybody. Unless somebody's blocking the door with their gigantic body. Really, the dog made the jump over? Was not expecting that. Again, not a lot of reason to stop for anybody. The dog can be trouble, but typically it's not too bad. Depends on what kind of pattern you get if he jumps into you enough. You don't want him casting from afar, you want him to just kind of come in. But he's staying far away. Yeah. Staying far away did not help at the beginning. Quick run back. It's only him and one other enemy. And we're already at Renala. That went better. Hey, Jacob Ironside, how are you? Alright, so we've got the Carrion Knight and Renala. There is technically a golden seed we could go pick up, but that guy's usually a pain in the butt. I'm doing pretty good, Jacob. Almost 3 hours into starting from scratch run, and got my character where I want it, and just burning through things now. But I've also only got a little bit of time before the avalanche starts, so I'm trying to see if I can get this last boss done before calling it a day, because I got to get ready for tonight's bourbon and boarding too. Who's next? There she is.
Sleep.
well. This is the part that's hard, though. Well, hard for melee. What does she summon? The Bloodhound Knight. Trouble. Nice. Quick little one shot.
Weave thy might into being.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye are. There are books and light ablaze.
We definitely need to be able to cast that a little bit more than just twice per thing, so gotta start leveling up mind a little bit.
There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Where did he flee?
Alright, so that means we can go take on the Tree Sentinel and get in the Lanedale. Tree Sentinel will be the first real test for whether we're really powered up or just slightly powered up. I mean, we could go do the rune farm a couple more times now that I've got the golden scarab. And probably should, because that was kind of the point. I think that's what we'll do. We'll kill the Tree Sentinel, get Lanedale open, and then go do the rune farm 2 or 3 times with the golden scarab on. Yeah, Bourbon and Boarding is Saturday nights on my channel and that 70s Rock Fans channel. I prefer that hit harder. Dumb. That was dumber. And that is tonight at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll bring the dogs just for the hell of it. Yeah, that one didn't go as high. We'll give him one more shot and then go to the farm, rune rune farm. Show it one last time before we end today. Nope. I don't know about that one. Alright, Jacob Ironside, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, let's show the farm one more time, and then it'll be almost time for the avalanche to play. So we're going to go back to the palace approach. We're going to throw on the golden scarab. And that should have us getting almost 200,000 runes about every 3 minutes. I don't know, we can time one of these, but it's not very long. Hail Shinobi Firecracker. Alright, so again, we're going to this dead tree. We're gonna do some parkour. And get up here kind of out of bounds. Run over here to this ledge. I didn't double jump. I don't know if it'll still work, because it kind of ran me off the edge. Looks like it's working. I guess we'll find out. No, the new DLC comes out in June. I'm just playing it, getting some characters ready for when the DLC comes out. So, just doing some power leveling on some characters and showing off some new tricks. I mean, this was a brand new character at the beginning of the stream. There's the runes. So 150,000 for the first set with the golden scarab on, and we'll see what the total is. Alright, so 170,000. Warp out. So that took just under 4 minutes, I think. I mean, a rune farm doesn't get much easier than this. That's the only tricky part. There we go. So we'll do this time and maybe one more time. Level up and probably call it a day. At least till the abs are done. So then all we'll really have left is Leyndell, Fire Giant, and then Faramajula and Ashen Leyndell. Which really won't take very long. We started this one at 3:54 my time. So it's been right around 3 minutes. And there's the third. Yeah, so it's 3:57 now, started at 3:54. 338,000 runes in about 6 minutes total. Well, it's good that you're listening, because there's not a lot to see during the rune farm. It's really just a lot of falling down. Oh no. There we go. Climb back up. Jump back down. Eggs and hash browns. Breakfast for dinner or breakfast for breakfast? For dinner. Yeah, I hear that. Good luck to you on that, though. Alright, there's 500,000 runes in about 10 minutes total. So that'll take us up a few more levels. So we can add a little bit of health, a little bit of... Take it to 100 points there. and then just keep strength and dex even for these, for this axe. Now, just for the hell of it, let's go see what kind of difference that makes for the tree sentinel. It's not a lot more levels in the weapons, but it's a bit more health. And a couple more swings of the axe. And we're still not buffing or doing anything. It's just swinging the axe with the Thunderstorm Ash of War. Let's see how this goes. Still can't roll fast enough. Alright, so that means we lose the armor. Oh, and I don't have my amulet on. I need to swap back from the gold scarab. Let's fix that first. Alright, last attempt, and then I've got to watch the Avalanche game with my daughter. And then we'll pick this one back up. Take it all the way through the end, see how many hours total it takes. I think it'll end up being about 4 hours. Yeah, couldn't even see on that one. Yeah, first and probably only DLC. It's been almost 2 years in the making. It's supposed to be huge. Like, I mean, they're saying that that first area, Limgrave, it's the size of that, but he always seems to under-promise and over-deliver on size of things. So yeah, in gameplay time, we're at 2 hours and 55 minutes. So I'm going to try to push to have the main storyline done by the 4-hour mark on this character. But in 3 hours, we got to level 84 and could have been closer to 100 if we really wanted to do more of the rune farm. So Anyways, thank you all for hanging out, and I will see you tonight on Bourbon and Boarding at 10 p.m. Mountain here on this channel and on that 70s Rock Fans channel. And yeah, hope everybody has a good afternoon or evening, and catch you later.